Let me tell you the gospel truth. Do you know that it's not every advice your parents give to you that you should take? Yes, there are advice that come from families, and what they call those kind of advices, family dream killers. They don't really mean to harm you, or they don't really mean to advise you wrongly, but at that moment, at that point, you're the only person that will give yourself an advice, because not only you know what you pass through, not your parents. They will give you that advice and you will later regret. If you have not gotten to that level or that stage in your life, you are mistaken. Before you get to that stage, let me tell you now, no be every advice wey your parents give you na you go take. Most people now are regretting the advice they took from their mother. There is a story very dark man narrated, and I think it's because that girl took the advice from the parents. That is why what happened to her happened to her. See, it's not everything your mother tells you that you should follow. Not everything your daddy tells you that you should follow. That is why you need a common sense, you need a wisdom of your own to handle issues and matters. When they give you advice, you take it. But within you, you filter it, know what to take and what not to take. You know why? Most of the time, they're emotional. They will advise you emotionally. They will give you advice based on because you are their son, because you are their daughter. They will advise you just to please you. But at that moment, you don't need anybody to please you. The best advice you needed at that moment was advice that will deal with you, that will punish you, because there's some decisions you take in your life, it pains you, but that was the best decision you had to take. For an instance, you're in a marriage that they are abusing you, they are torturing you, you run to your mother, my daughter, stay now, stay, that is how your father treated me, there's no place that is safe, they're everywhere. My sister, that is not a good advice from coming from your mom. If you buy, they go return you for house. Life go move on. They go bury you for house. Case closed. So this is what I say. Let me come and tell you.